Fala galera, estamos começando mais um episódio da série Palhas F.32 Deadfire e vamos lá. Na passada a gente fez algumas missões aqui, né, envolvendo aquela soltar os escravos aqui, né, a contragosto de Forrante. E vamos lá, voltar lá pro castelo, terminar de investigar aqui e ver o que vai rolar, né.
I see trouble. Hmm? How may I help? Hey.
What can I do you for? Love will be on sync.
Ahoy! See, you didn't mean me too.
Caralho.
Aye. I'm here. Take this. That's for my friends. Yeah?
Ahoy. Fare thee well, cold swabber.
Happy to oblige. Arthic Worthen Roth.
That's not very helpful. Oh? Arthic Worthen Roth. Yeah. Hey.
Ahoy. Aye, aye, Captain, like flogging a figurehead. Futile.
What can I do you for? Arthic Worthen Roth. That was about as useful as a bumball of pickle.
Right on target.
Aye. Lava beyond seek.
What can I do you for? Lavaru beyond seek.
Ha! That's for my friends. Yeah?
Captain. Watch me work.
All things must come to an end. Even me.
I'm here. Lava beyond seek.
Care to have a look right away?
Agora acho que eu fiz caca, hein? Porque quando você encanta aqui adicionar ataque justo a bênção do magrão, irá prevenir que você adicione golpe flamejante. Você gostaria de adicionar? Sacanagem. O próximo que eu vou botar vai ser esse aqui. Beleza, aqui acho que já fez tudo que tem pra fazer, né? Deixa eu ver aqui, né?
Are you ready to ride?
I find the trick with sirens is to rip out their tongues, see? But what can I do, you lovesome? Aye, and quite a raucous it was from what I've heard. Some of the freed slaves have already made it here to Deadlight, and you did a fine thing, Captain. Don't think I'll soon forget it. You're real good for business. So, here's to hoping our wakes cross again someday. Until then, you can trust that I'll be in touch when I need you. Got something for me, Dove? I'm all ears. I've only suppositions to offer you, Lovesome. But I'd bet my swollenette Ferrante's at aiding the slavers is small fry for a captain like Ferrante. It wouldn't pay well enough to be worth it. No, he's got ulterior motives, Mark. You can bet I'll be looking into Ferrante's possible business and political associations further. For the tip, however slight, I thank you. The floating hangman is the remains of the Fonferus. I had heard rumors as to such. The floating hangman flies a flag featuring the burning palace from Old Valia. Nekataka? But why there, love? Well, go on then. I'm sure you've heard our saying. Share and share, as is the law of the coast. Explains how she's captain of an undead crew. That also tells me, if she's a death guard, then there'll be something she's wanting most fierce. So this bit of knowledge is something I can assure. I always did like untangling the threads of history. It's like puzzling out an encoded treasure map. Only to reap these spoils, give me time, and I'll find the means to deal with Lucia. Then we'll be one fathom closer to commandeering the floating... I figured as much. That's how Ferrante gained his political standing. And that's how he keeps it. Me? I prefer to face my foes head-on. Give them the chance to join me before I fucking and I like to reward those who support me. I'm good to my allies, you see. As you wish, Dove. We're the future. We're pirates. Ferrante pines for a home. Though if you're Valiant, I believe you.
Care to have a look right away?
É isso. Ixi, cara, 14 é foda.
What can I do? Yeah.
Né?
Oh? Lava will be on seek.
Yeah? All thick, worth and raw.
Caralho. Pronto.
That's it.
Nossa, que beleza, hein?
Ahoy. See you must meet soon.
All thick, worth and raw. That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Puta merda. Caiam aqui.
What can I do you for? Arthur Worthen Roth.
I'm here. Take this. Lie? This thing isn't doing the job.
What do you need? Ahoy. Nightcap. Me too.
Need something stronger.
Yeah. Love to be on sick.
Yeah. Tell me. That looks complicated. This thing isn't doing the job.
What do you need? What for, Cap? Nightcap.
That's it.
Car again.
What can I do?
How may I help?
Can't make a dent.
Pretend you didn't see that.
What do you need?
What can I do you for?
Captain. Watch me work.
I'm here. Lava beyond seek. What can I do? Take this.
Ahoy. Watch me work.
Pretend you didn't see that. Hey.
Happy to oblige. That hardly seems fair.
Yes? Lava. This is futile.
Yeah. How?
Hmm?
What's a good word, Scuttler? Knowing the Deadfire waters are short, a pirate hunter is worth 10 times its weight in pyres. Hate to say it, Scuttler, but I'm tapped out. My client's gone awfully quiet, so we're both better off sailing for the next horizon.
E aproveitar para falar com o Florante. Não sei se ele vai querer me atacar, né? Se for, sem problemas.
When one makes a business arrangement with me, I expect them to honor it. Need I remind you, the entire point of dealing with a Chaffed Crookspur was to make inroads with them. My special associate. However, we shall consider this an opportunity lost and put it behind us. You do still hold immense... Come, let us share a fine conversation. Yet by some means. Ah, I know these symbols. This is the Burning Palace, see? The symbol represents the Dokotsi family, which means you are in possession of the royal sword of Gran Vaelia, the Engoliero do Esbirs, ac? Merla. But it appears to be sealed tight. Perhaps we might use this to bargain with Rivan, should we ever chance a meeting with her. Who better to ask than the first chair and highest rank on the Consuelo, Mescasitas? Ak, what is it you wish to know? We are a magnificent but largely landless people. So to survive, we must seize prosperity where we can. Hence, we're oft labeled as pirates, smugglers, merchants of illicit. It will not always be so. Ak, what is it you wish to know? Come, let us share Ak.
You have my ear, Casita.
Halt! What is your business at the Brass Citadel? You're the Watcher. The one who nearly caused a riot in Queens. The Grand Secretary Atsura wants to meet you. His office is on the lower level of Imperial Command. Once you're inside, go downstairs through the room on the right. Hazanui Karu is the ultimate authority in the Brass Citadel. But she must endure the sops at the palace. When she returns, I'm sure she will grant you an audience. For now, Atsura Nui speaks with her.
If you told me a few years ago that I'd end up following you on another crazy errand, I'd have said you're... Not because I got anything against you, more that trouble seems to come looking for you wherever you go. Yet, here we are again, probably on our way to die. Well, you already did, but me, I mean... Hey, I'm here, ain't I? Could have taken one look at that big footprint and decided on a nice long... Wouldn't you know it, this time is shaping up to be crazier than the last one. But I gotta say, I appreciate how you've handled things. Times like these, staying decent. Thought you were weird at first, of course, but you've surprised me. Well, that's why I mention it. Sometimes it's been anything. I've been meaning to ask, though. How is it you never seem to lose your... What is it tells you you're on the right path? Well, you're in... When I was a boy, things were simpler. Aethys was more like a character we read about in church. Yeah, well, most stories had him helping folks or making the world work. You pray to him, he might help you too. There was no cost to it. No confusion about his will or following Aethys was right. Had no reason to question. Do you think there's any way that following him could still be the right path? After all we've seen? I guess we'll see what he has in store soon enough. Anyway, I didn't mean... I think this was just a long way of saying... makes me feel like I'm doing some good, going with you.
No Valiant spy is coming through on my watch.
I'm a merchant. I have business inside.
You want to see our walls, our cannons, our powder house. You must think I'm an idiot.
Ak, you got one thing right. The Royal Deadfire Company is a trading company, is it not? And you are on Kahanga soil. You cannot turn me away.
The Brass Citadel and the Royal Deadfire Company operate under the auspices of the Ranga Nui of Rawatai. We answer to him, not to you. And certainly not to some tribal queen of Nekataka. Oh, you're one of those. These Valians are always sending their spies to snoop around, and I won't have it.
And these Rawataians think they own anything they stack 2 stones on top of. I am here to conduct business, not engage in petty power struggles.
What? She's up to no good, I know it. I'm not taking any chances, and that's final. At least that Valian isn't bothering me now.
What can I do? Well, if you insist. Hope that helps. I'll try my best. There you go. I'm here. Yes? Absolutely.
Looking for a pistol or an arquebus? Rauatai makes the finest guns in Aora. Craftsmanship. If you ask my superiors at Imperial Command, they'll tell you our main export. Those are just things. They're prized because of what we do with them. Rauataian industry is about discipline, precision, mastery of a careful art. Those qualities guide all that we build. Looking for a pistol?
Indeed.
I've noticed you seem to be frequently at odds with others in your order.
Some of my brethren don't understand why I gotta do what I do. But I'm not beholden to them.
I can certainly sympathize.
Beleza, galera. Vamos ficando por aqui com esse episódio. Se gostou, deixa um like, compartilha aí. Valeu!